The king kept a flea and fed it fresh steak every day, but because it ate too well and lacked exercise, the flea soon became sick. Even bringing in the most skilled doctors couldn't save it. Watching his beloved pet die, the king was heartbroken. The next day, the king remembered that the princess had reached marriageable age. He decided to choose the smartest person in the nation as her husband. The princess was thrilled to hear this news. Soon, many people came to the palace to accept the challenge. Anyone who could guess what animal this hide belonged to could marry the princess. But no matter how hard everyone fought, not a single person got it right. Just then, a savage suddenly burst in. He only sniffed the scent and gave the answer. This was flea skin. The princess broke down on the spot, disgusted by this ugly savage. She ran to the rooftop and threatened to jump, demanding the king take back his promise. But as a king, his word must be honored. He told the princess that this was all God's will. After much persuasion, the princess finally accepted her fate. The savage took the princess away from the palace. They passed through dense jungle, climbed steep cliffs, and returned to the savage's cave. The cave was covered with animal blood and bones everywhere, scaring the princess into running out immediately. The savage had no understanding of gentleness, and soon the princess was tortured beyond recognition. Until one day, the savage went out hunting. An old woman happened to pass by on the opposite cliff, and the princess desperately called for help. A deep abyss separated them. The old woman called her son, who was a circus acrobat. The man carried the princess on his back and walked across on a rope. But the savage quickly returned and climbed up the rope in pursuit. After the man successfully rescued the princess, he immediately cut the rope with a knife, and the savage fell off the cliff. Then they set off on the journey to take the princess home. But halfway there, the savage actually caught up again. He hadn't died. Everyone fled in panic, but the savage quickly caught up and brutally killed the old woman's family. The princess ran desperately but was eventually caught. As the savage was about to strike, the princess cried and promised she would never escape again. The savage spared her. But just as he was about to carry the princess home, she seized the opportunity and slit his throat with a knife. Back at the palace, the king saw his daughter's miserable condition and was filled with remorse. Finally, he passed the throne to the princess.